Hi public, welcome. I'll start charging you tickets from now on. Yeah. Hi everyone. This is Matt Sartori. Welcome back to another Tech Tuesday. So this is a Golden Age Comp 2A. It's their own take on the classic LA2A compressor. Tubes in, electrocell, tubes out, transformer either side. No controls on attack and release because everything is controlled by the electroluminescent cell that goes in. That's where the magic really happens. So the client brought in this one and another one in a rack together, and both of them were dead, which is quite interesting if you think about it, because they're two separate units with two different power supplies, so why would they both be dead? My first thought was, well, they were probably under than 10. Somebody has switched them over to 240 without replacing the fuse. That's normally what happens, and then they flick them on and it goes, and the fuse goes pop. It wasn't that. And what it was the secondary of the transformer that feeds the heater of the tubes. So from the transformer you get two wires that come out of the transformer and go into the PCB. Then they get rectified, regulated, and then distributed around the PCB, and tubes pick them up. It's not only the tubes that pick that up, it's also the front meter light bulbs that pick that up, and a couple of other services around the unit. That joint between the two wires going into the PCB and the PCB was cooked. And I'll show you what I mean by cooked. This is a brand new 2-pin connector, and this is what I pulled out from the unit. It looks roasted to me, like a good piece of coffee ground. So what that means is that along with the connector itself being cooked, also the connections are developing high impedance, or all of a sudden there's a dry joint between the wires, the connector and the PCB. As that part of the circuit draws a lot of current, the temperature comes up even ever so slightly, but if you leave it on for say 10 years, 5 years, whatever like that, that temperature tends to rise the solder temperature, and that starts to move a bit. How can you find out? Well, you wiggle the cable and the unit comes back on. That's how I found out. And I can show you it's completely cooked. And you hear that? So that's one way of telling whether there's an issue with the power supply or not. Other than that, it's a common LA2A. It works just the same. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.